I got influenced by a TikTok I saw of this girl making an iced coffee in this Nespresso tumbler because she put her iced coffee in here and she was just like shaking it around and she doesn't spill. It was like a 30-second TikTok and I was influenced immediately. I have to say, I don't regret it. I am getting ready to go to lunch with friends. Today's Sunday and I thought that we could kind of spend the day together. I'm not going to film too much at lunch. This evening, I'm home alone and I thought that we could hang out, do some skincare together, chat. This weekend is a long weekend for me. Tomorrow's Monday. I have tomorrow off and I have Tuesday off because Tuesday is Canada Day. The company I work for gave us the day off tomorrow, so it's a long weekend. I know it's been a while since I last filmed and posted a video. I started a new job a couple months ago and I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling to adjust. There's a lot to learn and I also joined at a very busy time of year. Like, everybody's super nice and super supportive and helpful, but it has been a difficult adjustment and it's kind of making me rethink what I want to do long term. So I wanted to share and like kind of talk about what's been going on. I haven't gone to the gym since I started the new position, which isn't great. I have less capacity to do extra activities like that. I'm spending so much energy trying to learn my new job, trying not to be too hard on myself because it's definitely been like a rough start. It's still rough and it's just like been making everything harder. I have such a hard time talking to the camera. I'm always like, oh, I'm boring. No one wants to listen to me. Anyway, I'm gonna get home from lunch. I'm probably not gonna do much. I want to do some skincare and then we'll just see where the evening takes us. I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we're gonna head out. Relax. Why are you freaking out? I'm leaving now. We need to stop. Oh, I need to stop and get gas and then we are going to lunch. I just got home from lunch. Like I said, oh, that's embarrassing. We're gonna do some skincare together. I'm gonna take a shower. I have to wash my hair and I'll be back once I'm out of the shower and we'll do some skincare. As you can see, I'm out of the shower. We're gonna do 20 minutes of red light therapy. Do people show themselves like this on YouTube? I was gonna chat while I had this on. I feel like maybe not because I look like this. I'm gonna do this for 20 minutes and I'll come back and when I style my hair, I'll show you what I do with my hair. Sorry for the jump scare before, although I made myself laugh, so maybe I shouldn't be sorry. Back in April, at the end of April, I dyed my hair like a dark cherry red, I guess you would call it. I got it redone maybe 3 weeks ago. Last weekend I went swimming and I think it really faded the color a lot. At the roots it's okay, but near the ends it looks more brown. I've been using the Shea Moisture Curl Mousse. It's like a foam. I'll be right back. It's like, I think maybe 5:30 or 6 o'clock or something like that. Usually I wash my hair earlier because I let it air dry and it takes quite a while to dry. I've been liking foam for my hair rather than mousse because I find mousse like weighs it down. I also for the first time shampooed with the L'Oreal Professional Curl Expression. We'll see how it turns out, but I'm gonna go get a sheet mask. I keep them in the fridge so that they're nice and cool. I better have one. Don't have a sheet mask. Thought I had one, but instead I'll maybe do some eye patches. For moisturizer, I've been really liking the Laneige Water Bank Moisturizer. Know that the AC is on and you can hear it. I'm going to turn it off later. I have to make dinner. I'm probably going to make pasta. It's been really hot. Maybe I can take care of some of my plants because I know I have to do some watering. And I think later I have to fix my nails a moment for the cherries. I have to file just the top coat off, basically buff them and re-top coat them. I've been having an issue where the tip of my nail, the gel is, I don't know if it's like pulling back or like chipping easily. I think it's the quality of the products I'm buying because I just get them off Amazon. But I'm gonna fix my nails, have dinner, and then after, honestly, I think I'm gonna just continue watching TV. That's kind of what a lazy evening looks like to me when I'm alone since Tyler is working. I think I'm gonna do the plants first because I'm not really hungry yet. I figured I would give you a plant tour at the same time because one of my friends suggested it. Here is my Chinese money plant, or some people call it a friendship plant because it grows, oh, there's a dead leaf in it. It grows like little baby plants that you can repot and give to your friends as gifts. So they call it a friendship plant, although so I haven't given any gifts. Up there is my snake plant, or otherwise known as a mother-in-law's tongue, which is kind of an interesting choice of name. I've had a lot of these plants for a few years. They've all been quite easy to take care of. I have gotten rid of a few because since I moved in with Tyler, I don't have tons of space in the living room, and the living room is the best room for sunlight, so I'd prefer keeping my plants in here. This is one of my favorite plants. It's called a neon pothos. She's growing quite long. I love her because of the color of her leaves, not like a dark green, a lighter green, hence neon pothos. Hiding behind her is a pearl and jade pothos, I think. When I first got it, she wasn't doing super well. She's growing pretty slowly. The plant looks fake, which is why I like it. Over on this shelf, this is a Cebu blue pothos, is what my plant app says. It is a type of pothos. I have 4 of them. So there's this one, these 2, and another one I'll show you later. Color of the leaves is interesting. It's like tint of blue, really dark green. I have next to it a money tree. I trim it so that it stays small. Otherwise, the leaves grow into branches and it just gets big because it's a tree. Over here is my monstera. She's pretty big. I haven't repotted it in a while, so it's stayed this size for a little bit. If we were to get a bigger place, I would definitely repot it into something bigger because I want a forest of this plant. I want it to be humongous, but I don't have the space here. Over here is my jade plant or jade tree. I got a cutting of it from my grandpa. She's been doing really well, sprouting some friends at the bottom there. On my curtain rod is a Hoya carnosa. My plant app calls this a porcelain flower. She does flower. I'll insert a picture of the flowers that she spat out last summer or last spring. I can't remember when it was, but I cut her because she was growing pretty long, so there's been no new flowers recently, but I have her hanging up here. In this corner of the room, I have a bunch of plants because it gets a ton of sunlight. Here is my monstera Thai constellation. I got it for a really, really good price. It was smaller than this. It had like 2 leaves on it when I got it. She's growing a new leaf and she's doing really well, which is great because these are expensive and beautiful. Behind her, I have, I believe this is called a Syngonium winlandi. That must be like the scientific name. I don't know other names for her, but I recently repotted her because I want the plant to get bigger. I don't know if you can tell, but the texture of the leaves is like almost a velvety texture, which is crazy. Oh, and I just noticed that she's growing a new leaf too. So hopefully she gets nice and big. This is a little living stone. It used to have like 2 little things in here, but one shriveled up, which is kind of nasty. So I'm just left with this butt brain looking thing. Over here, I have actually, I'm not 100% sure what this plant is called. My plant app, I use Planta. My plant app says that this is a Pilea Moon Valley or something like that. The leaves are crazy. This texture gives bubble wrap and I want to squish it, but I'm not going to. And it's flowering, so that must mean I'm doing something right. Over here, I have an arrowhead plant. I think this is the same family of plant as this one. It's a Syngonium, so the leaves look like pretty similar in shape. She's been bigger, but I've had to cut her, so hopefully she also keeps growing. Back there, I have a little zebra plant. Had her for a while. I used to have like a really big issue with succulents, and so far she's been doing really well. In the corner, I have a mini monstera, which used to be humongous. In my first 2 apartments, these were so long. I used to have it at the bottom of that shelf with the vines crawling all the way up and around. For space, I've had to cut her down to a more manageable size. Up here, I have another Hoya. That's fake. Don't pay attention to that. I just can't remember what type of Hoya it is. And hanging in the corner, I have an air plant. One of my friends that I used to work with made this specifically for my little air plant. In the corner next to the TV, on the TV stand, I have my fiddle leaf fig, which is a plant that I both love and hate. She's quite finicky. When I first got it, it was maybe like this tall with a bunch of leaves, and then the leaves all fell and then it kept growing. Fiddle leaf figs are a finicky bunch, but she's persisted through and through. And then in the office, I have my golden pothos. I've had this for a really long time. It also used to be super, super long. That's all the plants that I have. Yeah, I've had to get rid of some, and over the years some have died. So that's it for plant care. I did all the watering that I needed to, and I think now I'm going to make dinner because I'm starting to get hungry. Yesterday, I bought these plate bowls. I got them at, actually I thrifted them, and I just want to say they're quite nice compared to a regular bowl. or a regular plate. I'm rewatching last season's Love Island. I've been watching this season, but I can't watch it without Tyler, so I have to wait for him to watch the last couple episodes. And so I've just been rewatching season 6 because nothing is going to beat season 6. The drama was insane. I'm in my office. I'm just gonna buff my nails and re-top coat them with a non-wipe top coat. I have to be kind of careful not to file off the cherries, and already I've filed off a little bit. As mentioned a little bit this morning, I've been struggling at my new job just because there's so much to learn, there's so much to catch up on. To be honest, I'm not like currently enjoying it because it is stressful. It's getting better, which is good. Everybody keeps telling me that I need to give it more time because it's new. I have not like struggled this much before at the start of a new position. It just hasn't happened, and I know that everybody has different experiences. Some positions are harder to adjust to than others. It's all normal, but it just has me kind of rethinking my long-term goals and if my original plan when I got this job and I got my previous job, it just has me rethinking whether that plan is something that I still want, and I do definitely need to give it more time. I just want to do something that I enjoy. Not everybody likes their job, and I am not the kind of person to stay in a job that is doing me a disservice to my mental health. I'm specifically talking about, and I'm fine, like everything's okay. It's just I've been thinking about some other options. We'll see where life takes me. I definitely doubt myself. I doubt my ability to be good at things, and I want to do YouTube more. I haven't dedicated a lot of time to doing creative things or even taking care of myself physically. I'm not exercising as much or really at all, which doesn't feel good physically and it doesn't feel good mentally, and I am tired of that feeling. I want to do stuff that's creative. I want to do stuff that makes me happy, and I like filming YouTube videos. I like posting YouTube videos, but I also just am very doubtful of whether an audience would be actually interested in watching my videos. I know that my friends watch my videos and their support means everything to me. Hi guys. But every time I film or sit down to edit and I have to see myself and I have to talk to the camera and listen to myself talk when I'm editing, I'm always no one's gonna be interested in sitting down and watching this. Doubt my ability to be able to do something creative. Struggle a lot with thinking people are gonna find me funny or entertaining, and sometimes I do have moments where I'm funny. That moment before with the red light therapy mask, I made myself laugh. I was giggling for a minute after I filmed it. I have a history. I'm in therapy, don't worry. My therapist knows this about me. I do have a history of doubting myself and being mean to myself, which nobody deserves. The world is already a cruel place. I wish it wasn't the case, and I'm working to try and be nicer to myself, not doubt myself as much. I don't want all these issues of body image that I've been struggling with a lot recently. I know I mentioned in my previous video that I posted, I've gained weight, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with gaining weight. When I see past pictures of myself, I'm always comparing my current body to my previous body. I'm constantly comparing myself to how other people look, other people online. I know that we all definitely have moments like this, but I feel it's rare that people will talk about it on YouTube. The people that I watch do talk about stuff like this. Now people are more open, but there's so much on social media that is just not real. And so I always really appreciate when people I follow have a moment where they're I'm struggling with this and this is what I'm going through and you're not alone. One of the things that I really find fulfilling is making people feel like they're not alone in what they're going through. Social media is just a portrayal or a highlight of the more positive things that people experience, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I do think it's harmful when people maybe ignore these kinds of things that they're feeling or going through. Talking about it does help. Whenever I get together with my friends and I talk about something, it always has helped me. Therapy is always very helpful. I've been in therapy for a little while now, and I'm not shy about it either. I love therapy. I love my therapist, but I do really struggle with posting and thinking that someone is going to watch and find what I'm putting out there meaningful or entertaining. If I can make one person smile or one person feel like they are not going through it alone, then I feel like I've done what I want to be doing. That's why, although it may be uncomfortable, I prefer sharing stuff like this so that someone watching might think, I know what she feels, like I know what she's going through, and it's okay to be going through what I'm going through. Something that's scary is I am 29, I'm going to be 30 soon, and the idea of changing careers is scary. But most importantly, I do want to long-term be doing something that I will enjoy doing. I was talking to recently one of my very close friends, Joyce. She was saying we live one life and we might as well be doing something that makes us happy. Nothing different. I just, like I said, painted a new top coat on them. I want a little dessert. I have these lava cakes. I bought them at the grocery store. I'm just gonna pop her in the microwave for 35 seconds. Hell yeah. Cheers. I hope you had a good time spending Sunday with me. I hope that I can post a bit more in the coming weeks, months, because I do enjoy it. I just really doubt myself. Tomorrow is me and Tyler's 2-year anniversary, so we have some activities planned for the day. I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the evening rewatching season 6 of Love Island. We hope you had fun, and I'll see you in a video very soon. It's okay to doubt yourself. We all do it. Okay, I'll see you. Okay, bye.